Go! Go! Quick! 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 Whoa!
What are you... Grüß Gott. Was brauchen Sie, mein Herr?
What's new around here?
And you could also stop by the Kingfisher Baths. Frau Bademeister has some problems, they say.
Betty the bathkeeper? Problems?
Ja, das ist sie. I do not know what is wrong, but she has recently been very unglücklich. They say she has disagreements with the Stadtrat, but you should ask her what it is all about.
Yes, I'll definitely go and see her. I wouldn't want her to have problems.
And I don't know if you heard, but the forest beyond Old Kutna was on fire.
No, I didn't. I'm not from round here.
We were lucky it rained that day, or the whole forest would have gone up in flames. And with the town being so close, it could have been even worse. Und das ist alles, Junge.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper.
Bis bald, mein Freund.
Was darf's heute Morgen sein?
I brought you that safe conduct.
Mein Gott! You really did it! And what about the soldiers? Where they are?
They won't be back in this land anytime soon.
You do us a great service, friend. And also save us much money. For that you deserve a reward. Thanks 100-fold.
fountain? Where does the water come from? Here, in the middle of the city. Bloody hell.
What?
Oh, damnation.
What are you struggling with there?
Oh, sucker.
Hey! What do you do with that lock?
Oh, you nuts.
Fair maidens and women of virtue, gather round and...
I'm looking for someone. I'm sorry.
My...
So, you finally got your way, eh, Menhard?
Yeah, yeah. It is a great feeling after all the effort. It is to a large extent your doing, Heinrich. Vielen Dank nochmal. In token of our thanks, recognition and Freundschaft, I wish to make you a gift of this Langschwert, which I received from my Meister in Frankfurt on the day I too became a Meister.
My word. Thanks a lot, Menhard. This is a great honor for me.
You have earned it. Do not lose this Schwert or bring shame on it.
You can count on me.
And that is not all. Listen well. I also agreed with Friedrich that we will do things richtig. In Kuttenberg, we will hold a great and glorious tourney every week. Offensichtlich, as I promised you, I can teach you the art of sword fighting from now on. I show you Meister technique of handling Langschwert. Then Arne show you the basic teachings of combat stance. Arne learned a lot from me and mastered also other weapons than the Langschwert. He has much to teach you too.
The art of sword fighting, you say? What kind of things can you teach me?
Alles. Langschwert and other weapons. Meisterschläge and technique. Or just practicing combat. Wie du willst.
I'd love to learn from you. When can we start?
Good. I am glad to hear it. We can start when you want. The first lesson I can give you now. Do not be proud, be modest. Pride will come back to haunt you in Gefecht and in life. Remember that auch. And since you are in our Bruderschaft, I will teach you one echt Meistertechnik that no one else here knows. You only have to ask.
What about Arne? How's he doing?
Gut, Heinrich, gut. The local apothecary and physician Albicus did an excellent job. Arne's eye all right. His sight come back. Only scar remain. Gott sei Dank.
I'm glad to hear that. Attorney? That sounds good. It will be here in the city.
Genau. It will be by the walls, near to our Fechthalle. One time each week. Always with Langschwert, sword and shield, and free combat in heavy armor. If you want to join, come to mir. I write you down and tell you more about it. It will be good practice for you, and you can also gain good rewards and glory.
Thanks for everything, Menhart. I'll certainly come and see you sometime.
Good. One last thing. If you are in need of a bed, you can sleep in the loft of our Fechthalle. Auf Wiedersehen, mein Herr.
You said you'd teach me some kind of special technique.
Ja, genau. Get ready. I will show you a special longsword technique that Meister Lichtenauer taught me. It is called oben abnehmen. First, you attack your opponent's head. If he blocks your strike, attack his face, as if you were trying to stab him. If he deflects your blade to the side to defend himself, move your blade around his and cut his head open. If you do that in an unexpected direction, your opponent will have little time to react, and you will strike him well. Komm, let us practice zusammen. Oh ja, ja.
Good day to
Das hast
you.
du gut gemacht, mein Freund.
I'd like to learn a new combat technique.
Ja, natürlich. That is why I am here, is it not? If you like fight with mace or axe, I show you how to stomp opponent to ground. It may be complicated, but is powerful technique and you can use shield with it. Was sagst du dazu?
That sounds good. Teach me that.
Natürlich. I know this is something for you. Also, hör zu. Zuerst a few straight hits and then quick step ins Gesicht. Then turn weapon and cut an ankle when turning. Es klingt vielleicht kompliziert, but it is damn effective. Und jetzt? Come try a few times, mein Freund. Und? Es ist doch gut, oder? May it...
I'd like to learn a new combat technique.
Aber ja, warum nicht? If you are interested in Ringen, I show you one good hold. I use it often, glaub mir. This is blow from back of hand. Hard and no trick. Kurzum, ein Schlag, wie er sein sollte.
That sounds good. Teach me that.
Ja. You like Ringen? Like fight? Yes? Then you like this too. Look, after a hit von rechts, you lean into next attack. But it is only ruse. Instead of this, from the linke Rückhand, you go directly geradeaus, in front of you. Verstehst du mich? Und jetzt? Come try a few times, mein Freund. ja! Das hast du gut gemacht, mein Freund.
Careful.
I don't feel much like moving somehow.
What's that?
What's your
So
problem?
why did you
Fight
do
it,
that?
idiot?
That's enough.
That's what I thought. Filthy vermin.
Herzlich willkommen, mein Herr. What do you need?
I see you're on your feet and in good health.
Ja, ja. Gott sei Dank.
What about the eye? How did it turn out?
Gut, Heinrich. I only see cloudy for a day or two, but then the clouds go away. I see the world with new eyes now. Könnte man sagen, healing skill of Master Ibicus is great. I will remember him in my prayer, and I think my injury teach me discretion and humility.
Those are wise words, but it wouldn't be a bad idea to get a proper helmet. Best with a visor. I'm sure you'd look great in a hound skull.
Na ja, when I get enough Groschen, I will kaufen der Best in Kottenberg.
I'd like you to teach me about swordplay. I've heard you're good with weapons, and without them, too.
Kein Problem, Mann. Tell me what you want to know, and prepare your Groschen for a donation to our brotherhood. We have to make a living, irgendwie.
I'd like to see what you can do with an axe and a mace.
Ja, das ergibt Sinn. Blunt weapons are best in a real melee. Such things I have a few times in the middle of been. But even once would be enough. Zum Glück it has only costed me some bumps and bruises. Andererseits, bei mir ist der Warhammer one of the most loveliest weapons of every time. Also, auf geht's!
I'd like to improve my swordplay.
Es kommt darauf an. What would you like?
I'd like to practice my wrestling. What do you say? I'm sure you know some interesting throws and holds, eh?
Vernünftig. Sehr vernünftig. A man must not always kill the other man at once. A very hard kick in the axe is enough for most fools. Und das Problem ist gelöst. But the best way to take out an armored foe is to knock him down to the ground. Learn to wrestle good, and you will get good at all fighting. That is what old master has said. Also, auf geht's!
Barking and growling at me like I was a stranger. He never used to be like that.
I know. I'm sorry.
We've got enough for everyone!
Grüß Gott, was brauchst du?
I'm pretty new in Kuttenberg, but I find it strange there aren't many alchemists here.
Natürlich. And yet the royal city of Silver should be full of them, right?
Exactly. So where are they?
Take a walk through the streets, and you will find a lot of houses are locked and empty.
What does that have to do with it?
Sigismund and his army are responsible for this. Many of our people decided it was time to leave, instead of risking their property or even their lives. Only a few of us remained here, and I, as the primus of our guild, promised to keep my eye on the others' property until they return.
The local alchemists were persecuted by Sigismund.
Well, definitely not openly, but most of them were on the side of our King Wenceslas. And I'm sure you know what hatred and envy can do to people.
Alchemists aren't exactly poor, are they?
Yeah, genau. Moreover, we always have one foot on the road to the burning pyre. For fools, it's enough to point their fingers, spouting nonsense about us colluding with the devil, or accusing us of poisoning. Then Sigismund's people in the city will make sure to rake in a tidy sum.
Are you the master of the Alchemist Guild?
Yes. Well, not the master, the primus. Our guild is more of a modest association, but my friends have entrusted me with their confidence.
And is that why you stayed in the city?
Yes, exactly. Someone has to take care of the people's property.
What about poisons? Are you selling those?
Poisons? Who do you take me for? I don't even mix poisons, let alone sell them.
Why not?
What are poisons for? Only killing people. There was such a miscreant here. He reveled in all sorts of poisons and such devilish things. When poisoning began to be a problem in the city, the bailiff had him expelled. It said he leads dangerous heathens at a ruin somewhere. Robstein or someplace like that. At least from what I've heard.
I'm interested in alchemy, and I'm looking for someone to teach me more complicated procedures. Can I become your disciple, Master?
Nein, leider ist das nicht möglich. I can't take care of you. I have too much to worry about right now. But if you are willing to pay, I can tell you a few interesting things.
I have a proposition for you, Meister. I'd like to become your apprentice.
Das ist ja eine Überraschung. I thought you would ask, Junge, and it might surprise you, but I accept. There are not many alchemists left in the city. It's nice to have someone educated to talk to. I just hope you have the coin. It will cost you ein kleines Vermögen, a small fortune. I must warn you, if you try to rob me and disappear, I have people and they do not mess about. Such are the times, mein Freund. Trust but verify. Sehr gerne, Heinrich.
You're the best apothecary around. I'm sure you could teach me something about properly brewing herbs for potions.
Ja, gewiss. Brewing is a key part of the potion preparation. The collection of herbs and the ratio of the ingredients are also important. But the best way to make use of the basic components is through macerating. Los geht's, mein Freund.
I'd like to learn something new, Master.
Sehr gerne, Heinrich.
I've met quite a few interesting people as of late, and you're definitely one of them, Master. They say one can only gain true wisdom at a monastery or a university. Is that true?
Leider kämpft. The church clutches onto its sovereignty tooth and nail, and does not want ordinary people to have access to learned books. The monastery is only for monks, and studying at a university is challenging and expensive. Ich habe etwas studied in Heidelberg, and obtained the medical title of Magister Pharmacy.
So you're really a learned physician? You can treat people, and you know everything about human diseases?
Yes, but it is a bit more complicated than that. There are still many things that we do not know, even though they were daily routine for the ancient Romans.
Tell me more about the Romans and their medicine.
Gewiss doch. I would be happy to tell you more, since you seem genuinely interested, mein Freund. Los geht's, mein Freund.
I'd like to learn something new, Master.
Warum nicht? What would you like?
Let's talk about alchemy recipes and procedures. I know a few things already, but you're a true master, after all.
Danke, mein Freund. I am flattered, but I am only a humble enthusiast. Unfortunately, the true masters of alchemy have recently left the city, and will not return as long as the King of Hungary is here.
Ah, you're too humble. I'd like to learn some more complicated recipes. I saw they often include all sorts of symbols and numbers that I don't understand.
Natürlich. Alchemy is the study of elements and the ratios of their presence in substances. Scholars have been trying for hundreds of years to find a universal way of writing down these relations into equations.
What are these equations?
Schriften. A written record that remains and can be passed on among the initiated. Bis jetzt, no one has invented a universal equation, and therefore it is necessary to know them all and to be able to convert between them. Los geht's, mein Freund.
Easy, easy. Nice and slow. Go! Ka! Quick! Whoa! Whoa! Quick! Go! God! Quick! Quick! Whoa!
death, you bastard! No chance! Shit! Enough!
Greetings. Roshan or two.
I'm throwing
Why is this so sticky?
on my luck.
Christ. Christ. Take a bath. You look terrible.
What's going on around here?
Nothing much, really. If you're looking for a job, try your luck elsewhere. See you soon, my friend. See you later, my friend.
Certainly. Have no fear.
What are you doing here?
Did you hear who died?
Clear off! You can't just stroll. You can't be
I heard
here.
him coughing his lungs up in the yard again today.
Not a chance. That old spook will outlive us all.
That's it.
His greetings to you two. Claiming he couldn't feel his left arm, and that he was seeing things.
And he was dead in the morning.
What?
Aye. He had his whole life in front of him. The next thing you know,
How about a fourth of
same to you.
Blessings to you.
Taking their time again.
Certainly.
Large beer
Have
for
no
me.
fear.
Hey! You can't just go and eat our food!
What?
Surrender at once! Pacifier! Quick!
Easy! I surrender!
I've got you. You wanted to eat for free, did you, beggar boy? That's theft, you know. Food costs money, and it'll cost you double.
You're shitting me. What a way to make some groschen.
But wait, I didn't want to steal. I was starving, and when I was going by, that food smelled so delicious. I couldn't resist it. I'll make up for it. I swear. I'll bake some cakes and bring them.
It better have nuts in them. Get out of here, before I change my mind.
People to take.
God! Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Good day.
What'll it be?
What do you have for sale?
I'm glad you found what you needed, sir.
Go! Go! Yeah! Go! Go! Yeah!
God be with you. What do you need?
Did you find that band that robbed you yet?
Posey tracked down their camp, but, well, stop by and see him, killer. He'll tell you everything.
God be with you.
Have you found the rest of that human gang that ambushed you yet?
Yeah. I tracked down their camp. It's not far from here. But there's a horde of them.
Oh, shit. What will you do?
We have to face them. We have no choice. They still have our chest. But since you're here, friend, we could sure use an extra sword. What do you say? Will you stand in battle once more at the side of the Zimburg brothers?
So how many humans are there?
I don't know exactly. But their camp isn't exactly small. I'd feel a lot safer if you went there with us.
Remind me, please. What's so important about that chest they stole from you?
Well, it's a family heirloom. Nothing special, just a small decorated chest.
And what's inside?
It's not important. I'll tell you everything once we get it back.
I'd really like to help you, but I have to do something first.
Seriously? A knight requests your assistance, and you have something better to do? That would not go down well back in Moravia.
I promise I'll be right back as soon as I can.
Well, go on then. But don't tarry. We won't wait forever.
I'd like to learn a new combat technique.
Certainly. Why not? Practice makes perfect. There's one sword technique every experienced swordsman should know. The main thing is to keep in mind that defense is all about practice, but attacking is about overcoming fear. If you can do that, you'll become a master.
That sounds good. Teach me that.
Very well. I really think you should know this one. It's actually a kind of feigned attack, after which you quickly go around your opponent's weapon and strike at his neck. It's just like a slap with the sword's blade that can be done even if you have a shield in your other hand. Now, come and try it a few times. What do you think? Good one.
I'd like to learn a new combat technique.
Why not? If you have a bit of time, let's get to it. I think it might be useful for you to learn how to use wrestling holds in a sword fight. From what I've seen so far, you don't seem to use them at all.
That sounds good. Teach me that.
Aye, no worries. But you should know, this is more of a wrestling move than a sword fighting one. You rain blows on your opponent from above, and when he's expecting another, you put a quick lock on his weapon hand and yank it against your sword's pommel. In short, don't forget to use your whole body in battle, not just your sword's blade. Now, come and try it a few times. Good.
I'd like to learn a new combat technique.
Certainly. Why not? Practice makes perfect. A warrior should be able to take down an enemy even without a weapon. If you want, I'll show you a move I like to call the scissor strike. I like using it because it only stuns your opponent, but doesn't kill him.
That sounds good. Teach me that.
Of course. Well, like I said, you have to be able to take your opponent down with just your bare hands. After you open with a few hooks, attack his neck with both hands, just like a tailor cutting cloth. If you crush his Adam's apple while you're at it, that wretch's days are over. Now, come and try it a few times. What do you think?
I'd like to learn something.
What is this about?
I hear you're good in the saddle. I'd like to learn something.
All right then, but it'll take a while.
I'd like to learn something.
What do you want to know?
I'd like to know a few tricks with a halberd.
All right then, but it'll take a while.
I'd like to learn something.
What are you interested in?
I'm interested in sword fighting.
Fine, but it'll take some time.
I'm here, like I promised.
Yeah, I'm glad to see you kept your word. Will you help us then, with those thieving dogs?
Well, I can't pass up an opportunity like this. Let's crack some thieving heads.
I knew we could count on you. Tugboat will get the horses ready, and we'll be off.
Henry!
So? Have you come up with a plan?
There's nothing to plan. We'll just storm in and cut them to pieces.
You want to get yourself killed? We can't just waltz into their camp. We should take advantage of the fact that they don't know about us. Take them out one by one, nice and quietly.
You can't be serious. That's the way of murderers, not knights.
Enough. Leave it to me. I'll sneak in and take care of them. No one will hear a sound.
Henry is right. You told me yourself how he distinguished himself at Zimburg.
He raged at them like a storm. Damn it. Go on then. But if something goes wrong, we'll take them from behind.
Good luck, friend.
Húzzál a picsába!
Takarodj innen! Hé, takarodj innen el! Mindenki hozzám! Támadó!
Húzzál a picsába! Szarni fogok a sírodon! Mocskos!
We'll finish this quick. Slice him up! What now,
Imádkozz! Bocsánat! Kapcsol a torkodon! Ezek csapás! Nincs esélyed, te nyomorult!
Slice him up! Push him on the head!
Vigyen el jobban!
You gonna fuck with us? Shit! Ha! Nicely done!
That's a lot of blood. This should stop it. Where are you hiding it, you bastards? The infernal thieves?
Here, Matt. Search. Sit and bark.
Nothing.
It's done. The camp is clear. Do you feel better now? Finally getting your revenge?
Yeah, not at all. We still have to find our chest. Try looking around here a bit. If you find something, come back to me. Damnation!
I found something, but it doesn't look like a chest for valuables.
You give it here! Quickly! Oh, thank God. We're saved.
And now I hope you'll finally tell me what's in the chest.
You're right. I promised you. As you correctly noted, it is not a chest for valuables. It is a reliquary.
What? So they stole a bunch of bones?
In your hands, you held Knight Alesh of Zimburg, our father.
What?
At least, what's left of him. You see, when father died, as well as his two grieving sons, he also left behind his worldly possessions. In particular, our family seat, Engelsberg Castle. A castle that rightfully belongs to us. But our mother refuses to grant it to us. Instead, she made our uncle steward. She says we're too young and reckless for such responsibility.
And why did your mother entrust the castle to your uncle? As a widow, she could also rule, right?
It's a gesture of goodwill. Mother always had what you might call a warm relationship with Uncle Predbor of Zimburg. But as a knight, he couldn't hold a candle to our father. That idiot would like to return the estates to the lower nobility. That's why we need to get our castle back quickly.
And how is this related to the reliquary?
In accordance with family tradition, the remains of the lords of Zimburg are buried in Sedlets. This is how the monastery shows its gratitude to our ancestor, the founder of our line, who had it built long ago. Many years ago, however, we moved to Moravia and abandoned the tradition. My brother and I decided to lay our father to rest in this holy place, and prove to our mother that we had grown up.
Except on the way, they stole the reliquary from you.
Indeed. If Mother found out what happened, she would never hand over Engelsberg, not even to our grandchildren.
I know what it's like to bury a father. I was glad to help you.
You are a good and honorable man, Henry. Once more, in the name of the Zimburgs, and in the name of our dead father, I thank you. Now my brother and I must go to Sedlets, but then we will stay here for a while. If you need anything, you know where to find our camp. Until then, good luck, my friend.
May God be with you.
How are your knees? Feeling better?
Oh, yes.
It happened. Just
Hey,
watch
fella.
me going next time.
Pull up for a tankard of mead.
Are you in charge here?
Me? Hardly. I'm just a lowly corporal. Chumplech by name.
So who is in charge then?
That's our captain over there. He won't talk to you because he's bloody seething.
What's put your captain's nose out of joint?
Well, he fell out with the Prague hetman, who then goes and ditches us without paying us the wages we were owed.
I've heard all sorts of things about Prague. My father once advised me to give it a very wide berth.
Sound counsel, that. You can find yourself in all manner of deep shit in a big city.
Who do you serve, Chumplek?
Well, that's just it. Now that good old Sir Markvart has fucked our captain over, our company's not in anyone's service.
Hang on. You don't mean Markvart von Aulitz, do you?
The very same. But between you and me, fancy title or not, Markvart's a right bastard.
Christ, that damn Whoreson. I've a score to settle with him.
Well, he is hoping you do us all a favour, and soon.
I'll have to go. Goodbye, Chumplek.
God be with you, friend.